Welcome to AICT AutoCAD Tutorials. Lesson 1 AutoCAD Coordinate System. AutoCAD Coordinate System. There is only 3 AutoCAD coordinate system you should know. Absolute coordinates, relative coordinates, and polar coordinates. Absolute coordinates. Absolute coordinates mean all input points specified in your drawing using standard Cartesian coordinates x and y. Using absolute coordinate, point entered by typing x, y. It means when you are entering in the absolute coordinating method, you will enter the x value and after that you will enter the y value. Relative coordinates. Relative coordinates mean after first point entered, your next point can be entered by specifying the next coordinate compare or relative from the first point. Right? It means if the next point will be coordinated or we compare or relative from the first point. Right? The coordination will be compared or related with the previous point or the first point. The relative coordinates start with a at to tell that AutoCAD it was a relative coordinates. Using the relative coordinate points entered by typing at x, y. So if it is a relative coordinate, we will see at x, y. If it is absolute, just x and y. To make it relative, we will say at sign and x, y. So that will be related with the previous point. The xy coordination will be related with the previous point or the first point. The third one is polar coordinates. Polar coordinates used when you need to draw the next point at a specific angle. Right? If you want to draw a line in a specific angle, we can use the polar coordinate system. Polar coordinate system in AutoCAD specify distance length at which angle. Right? Here we won't give the x or y values, we will give the distance. What is the length of the value of the length and the angle. So using polar coordinates, point entered by typing at distance less than mark and the angle value. When you are entering the polar coordinate, when you put at and a distance length and you will put this less than mark, it means angle and the value of the angle. So this is the polar coordinate system. So now we will try to draw in these 3 methods. Simply we try to draw these 3 in these methods. So go to your AutoCAD. So when you open your AutoCAD, you will get a screen, a startup screen here. Here you can click this plus sign. It's a new drawing. So I will click this plus sign. It's new drawing. So you can get a new drawing. Right. Here in the bottom you can find a text box. Here it says type a command. Can you see there's a type a command? It's a text box. There you can type your commands. So if you want to draw a line in the command line, you can type L. Just you can type L. Right? In the command line or in the screen also you can type L. L mean line. Or you can type LINE also. That's also correct. Nothing wrong. So typing L is easy. That's why I'm typing L. That is a short form. So type L. So when you type L, here in the command line you see specify the first point. Specify the first point. Asking the first point. So I will type. So the first, in the absolute, when I give 10, 10, and I give 10, 10 and press enter. So that will be pointed in the origin. Here this is the here that is 0. From here to here it will be 10, and from here to here the point, that is the 10-point line. Right? If you want to come out from that tool, you can press the escape key in your keyboard to come out from here. We took the line tool. If you want to come out from that line tool, I will press the escape key in the keyboard, so you can come out from the tool. Again I will type L, line, enter. It will ask specify the first point. So if you put 0, 0, enter here, can you see it's pointed on the 0 in the graph X and Y. Right? I will press escape. If you want, here it's showing in the screen, you can off that one also before, that will be easy. Right, so here I'll go to menu. We will understand that one later. I'll dynamic input. Check dynamic input. It's right. Now in the command line, here we'll start from the beginning. I'll type L in the command line here. See the below L, enter. So when you type L, enter, see, read in the command line. So it's easy. It requires what you want, what the AutoCAD wants. Specify the first point. So I will type 5, 5. It's mean x5, y5. Here it's pointed. X also y and the y also 5. Now in the command line it's saying specify the next point. 10, 15. X 10, y 15 here. It means from here it's 10, from here it's 15. Again it will ask specify the next point. 20, 25. Right? So after that you can keep it on continuing entering the absolute method. If you finished, you can press the escape key. Now it's finished. See the command line here, it's nothing requesting. This is the way to draw the lines in the absolute method. Right. I'll drag like this and I'll delete this one. I'll type again L, enter. The first point. Now we will try the relative positioning. So anyway, if you are going to use any coordinating system, the first point should be absolute. The first point should be absolute. So I will enter again 5, 5, enter. Now I will type relative at 10, 15, enter. So that is relative. Relative means here, from here 10, from here 10 with the previous point or the first point, from here 15. Right? If it is absolute, previously it stopped from 0. The 15 is from 0 here, from the 0 to here. But if it is, when you put at sign, it will be relative from here 10, from this point 10, this point 10. When you type again at 0, 10. So from here 0, from this point it's 0, x is 0, so that's why 0 here, and y is 10 from there. So relating here at minus 10, 10. So from this point, this is the point minus, from this point this side. If it is absolute, the minus is next other side of the green line, this side of the green line. Here, from here minus 10, that is the relative. When you put at minus 10 and relate, 10 is the other coordination, the y. To finish, you can press the enter key again or the escape key. So this is the way to draw in the relative coordinate. Now we will try in the polar coordinates. Type L, line. So here also anyway the first point should be absolute. Any coordinate, say 10, 10, enter. Now put at 10. So the less than 45. So here the at 10 means, the 10 is the length of the line. Length of the line, and the 45 is the angle. Enter. Here at 20, less than 90. The 20 is the length of the line, 90 is the angle. At 10, less than 180. Enter. So this is the way to draw in the polar coordinates. Right. To finish, you can press the escape. So these are the three coordinating system we can use in AutoCAD. Simply I draw some lines and show that I show to you. You can try that one also. In the same time, I'll explain some tools also. I think I'll make my screen a little bit smaller. Then you can see in the bottom line, I think. I'll put it up right. Now here see, you can clearly see the bottom line. Here there are a lot of tools in the bottom here. See my mouse. So here I am going to say about the dynamic input. Sometime in your first time in your AutoCAD you won't find this dynamic input. So if not there, you can click on this end here, customization. At this right hand corner, bottom right hand corner, there are three lines, customization. It's a customization. Click there. Here, if the dynamic input is unticked, you won't see here. Now it's I unticked that one. Here you can't see the dynamic input in the bottom row. So initially you have to get that one. First time when you're opening, it won't come. Go here and click dynamic input. So you can, here this is the dynamic input. When you move the mouse, it will show that one as a dynamic input here. Dynamic input. You can switch on and switch off. So up to now, when I explaining this coordinating system, it switched off, right? So when I switch on that dynamic input, and when you type L line, you can directly type there on the screen. Here, can you see? If it is switched off, when you type, it will come on the command line. Both are same. Just whatever it's easy, you can make it. That is one option. And when the dynamic input on, you type L, enter, and it will, when you move the mouse, it will show the coordination, absolute coordination, where the mouse is here. Can you see? When I am moving the mouse, it's showing the X and Y coordination, the absolute coordination. When it is switched off, it won't show. Here, now I switched off. Again I will switch on that one. When you switch on, it will show the coordination. Directly you can type there. You can approximately move to a place and you can type 20, 20 and enter. After that, for the second point, it will see it's asking for the polar. You know, for the polar we give the distance, length and the angle. Here the distance length, when you, so far the distance length is increasing. When I come closer, the distance is reducing. Here 13.5, 6 point here, and see same time the angle also there. Here 35, 40, right? So you can type directly also there 40. And if you want to type the angle, then now the type option is in the length. If you want to change it to the angle option, in the keyboard, press the tab key. Right, that's the tab key in your keyboard. Press the tab key, it will switch to the angle. You can type the angle and enter. Again, for the next point also, the polar. So when the dynamic input is on, according to the line, the first point will be absolute. Here I'll take the L. So instead of L, you can take the line tool also. All are same here in the top. You can take this line tool also. Click there. So here it says specify the first point. So when you move here it will actually show the coordination. Yeah. It's 20, 20. Here it's 46 points. So you can click a point and after that it will showing going with the polar. It's according to the tool. When the dynamic input is on, it will show. If the dynamic input is off, it won't show anything. So sometimes you need to on that one, sometimes you need to off that one. That is the dynamic input. So you try that coordinating system, either three coordinating system, and just try with switching on in this dynamic input and the output. Right, and another one I will say, another tool here, this one we learn dynamic input, that is auto mode. And it mentioning the F8, the shortcut key is F8. You can press here. Once it's on, here see, it's highlighted like a light blue, and off, on, off. So when it is on, when you draw a line, I will take a line. When you draw a line, it will be orthoed. It means you can't go to a specific angle. You will feel that one in the mouse, right? I'm trying to get into the corner. It's jumping here or there. You can't take this one to a corner, right? If you want to draw straight line, you can make the ortho mode on. When you off the ortho mode, you can draw it in any angle, here corners also, right? So sometimes you can need to switch on that one, sometimes you need to switch off that one. So here when it is switched off, you can draw it in any angle. If it is switched on, this is the ortho mode, and it will be always, it will be in straight or vertical or horizontal. You can't take it. When you will feel that one in your when you are using the mouse in your hand, you will find when you try to go to a corner, it won't jump, it won't allow to you go there. So these are the two tools, right? Just try this one for 10 minutes. After that we will go to the lesson 2. Thank you for watching AutoCAD tutorials. Lesson 1. In the next lesson, we will see creating layers.